C___cross. Still nothing. C___cross. There is me. C___cross. Not you. Itorama. No sound from mic. Itorama. Also, hello. Purblind Gamer. Yes, thanks guys. Trying to fix it? And hello. Purblind Gamer. Computers are complicated beasts. Itorama. Understandable. No worries. Purblind Gamer. If I can't fix it shortly, I may have turboot. Toxic Yupov Joey. Hey. Sorry I missed the actual 50th stream, but happy milestone, smiley face. Purblind Gamer. Hey Angela, thanks. We're just playing a game called Troubleshooting the Yeti.
What to do to die today at 1:45 to 2. A thing distinctly hard to say and harder still to do. The drum will beat a tattoo today, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. The dragoons will come when they hear the drum at 1:45 to 2 today, at 1:45 to 2. To sit in somber silence on a dull dark dock in it. Hey guys, can you hear anything now?
C___cross. I can hear you but quiet.
Okay, that's... I guess that's it. Hopefully it's a little better now.
C___cross. There it is.
Ah, thanks, that's great. I know what happened. I rolled back a previous Windows update, which is making it harder for a lot of games to function, and it borked some of my OBS settings. I have no idea why, but then I'm not sure why the new Windows update makes some games harder to run, or not run, or run okay but not capture. I have much to learn about computers. And again, maybe I just won't learn about them. Maybe I'll just complain about them and be like, hey Microsoft, you messed up, can you fix it? And Microsoft will be like, no. And I'll be like, good talk, good talk. Next OS, we'll reconnect, yeah. But I hope everybody's doing well this weekend, and having a good weekend thus far. Yeah, like you said, Angela, I can't believe I've made it, stuck around with this through 50 streams. And, well, intend to keep going. And I appreciate everybody turning out for a short horror Saturday and sticking around through the technical hiccups. The game I was going to play today is called Maldita Castilla, which, if 4 years of high school Spanish served me, roughly translates to Damned Castille. Yeah, gotta love those cognates. It's an interesting game that was released as freeware in 9 or 10 years ago, and then re-released as a director's cut on Steam. But it's basically a tribute to Ghouls and Ghosts, the old arcade and Sega Genesis classic. And it's adapted from a Spanish chivalric romance set in the 10th century, and with a bunch of creatures from Spanish folklore. Which I've played it before, and it's really pretty good. A bit slightly more forgiving gameplay than its arcade predecessors, but still a decent challenge.
I found this game recently. Very cool
Ooh.
GNG adaptation.
Yeah, I agree. It is really cool. I played it a while ago, and it's really hard to get the good ending. I don't think I'll get the good ending, but if you've, and I'm hoping I can find all the items to get the medium ending. But it is, and to be honest, I never got into Ghosts and Goblins, and I think this is a more fun game than Ghouls and Ghosts itself. Just because Ghouls and Ghosts does that thing where after you beat the game, it sends you back to stage 1 and says, okay, beat it again. And if you don't get the right weapon, or you accidentally pick up any weapon after that, it sends you back to stage 1 again and says, oh, okay, do it again. Have fun with that. And I'm just like, you know, Ghouls and Ghosts, I paid money for you so I could play you on my Sega Genesis. That does not mean I will not throw you out the window. Yeah, I know, it's a classic. But are all the classics really that great? This game, though, Maldita Castilla, is definitely fun. And yeah, really well-made game. I'll go ahead and boot it up. Oh yeah, I can turn that off once I've enabled speech chat. And even the startup screen is reminiscent of arcade games. All right. I'll just adjust that slightly, because it's a rather small window. There we go. Slightly easier to see, slightly easier to see. And it's really high quality for a freeware game. Like, no wonder they released the director's cut. AD 1061. Endless battles left behind a sea of pain. It is said that Mora was crying her fallen love when an old demon heard her sorrow. Seduced by the priest, she turned her tears into a magic key and an upside-down pentagram. And so, with that key, demons were released in our kingdom of Castille. Castille was a horrible historical kingdom in Spain during the Middle Ages. But I didn't ask, how is everybody doing? I hope their Saturday is going well. Maldita Castilla. Don Ramiro, Quesada, Don Diego, and Mendoza, head for Tolomera and put an end to this nightmare. Yes, my king. That is Don Ramiro, I believe. Yeah, it's got that CRT filter on it too. I like that. The work it's based on. The red chivalric romances.
Backlog Cabin. Hey, I recognize this game.
Hey, Backlog. Yeah, it's really good. Maldita Castilla.
What's up, Herbline?
Not too much. Having a pretty good weekend. How about you? Everybody, please go check out Backlog Cabin. And I was lurking in your stream yesterday, Backlog, when you were doing her story with viewers being the jury. That was a really cool idea.
This game was an Ouya original.
And Ouya original? What is
C __ cross.
That word?
Carrot at Backlog Cabin is the man. Backlog Cabin. Thanks.
And I'm sorry I didn't shout you out, Seacross. Everybody, please go check out Seacross, who was streaming an adventure game today, which looked like it got a little bit frustrating.
Backlog Cabin. How you doing at C __ cross?
Hey, me. Yeah, it might be slightly more balanced volume-wise. Let me know, guys.
C __ cross. Good man. Backlog Cabin. That controller on the pause screen is the Wing controller too.
Oh yeah. But yeah, her story looked really interesting, Backlog. I didn't watch all of her streams. It's one of those games I kind of want to play through at some point, since I do love FMV.
So if you want to play it, best avoid the VOD.
Yeah, but I really do like the idea of what you're doing. And here we have a zombie looking through the heads.
C __ cross. At Backlog Cabin I finally streamed more of the switch point and click and you missed it.
New consoles are having point-click adventure games. It's kind of
Backlog
reminds me of a boss from Shinobi.
On the man with the Iron Cane. C __ cross. That one.
Oh, we got a fairy. From a flower. Seems like there was some other game that had fairies and flowers. Probably something obscure.
Backlog Cabin. I will check the VOD. I started working Saturdays. C __ cross. My chicken did poop on me, so watch the VOD for that.
Yeah, is that TOS, like birds defecating on the stream? Twitch channel had the foresight to, say that it was expressly forbidden. The question mark is actually a sickle, which acts like a boomerang. Tears are. I'm hoping I'll remember that for the 5th one just as I come across it.
C __ cross. At Purblind Gamer you are still a bit quiet. C__cross. Bit.
Ah, I am. Thank you. It should be. Hopefully that'll work. That's the thing, I don't have my settings, my audio settings written down because I didn't expect OBS to reset things. Still, I'm glad that I at least figured out that I could roll back one of those Windows updates and that would solve a bunch of the retro game problems.
Is chicken poop TOS? C__cross. We just want to hear you.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Chickens and TOS, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like Red Skelton's cow on live TV. You gotta just figure these things happen. At least Twitch hasn't made us start hiring animal wranglers yet. Harry's chucking bombs. Grubworms. I believe we ran into a Ghouls and Ghosts.
C__cross. Not sure about chicken poop and TOS. I think the poop thing only counts for humans.
Yeah, one would hope so. Oops. R.I.P. Oh, it's okay. We'll get the extra life again. Backlog. Was that you said it wasn't Ouya original? What? I don't know what that means. Oh, darn it, I just got a bunch of gold. How boring. I don't know when that is. I call it a bolo, but that's probably not right. I thought about it before. This game is a little more explicitly bloody than its inspiration. That monster. For God and Castille. Road of Harpies. This is a fun one. It's not that they have the other characters, like, play at least a bit of a part in the game itself. Those jars contain items, but Just evil owls trying to drop bombs on you. Evil demonic owls trying to drop bombs on you. Speaking of retro games, if you guys are into retro games, there's a giveaway right now on GOG for a game called Tonight We Riot, which looks pretty good, 8-bit style. And it's only going for a few more hours. Oh yeah, Quesada is now dead. Yep, people actually die in this game. Not me. We got it. Yes. We will meet in the forest. I could ride with you guys. That's maybe also a possibility. No? It's okay. I'll just play through the Contra Waterfall with Harpy Eggs. Okay, guys.
Are you big on Ghouls and Ghosts?
I'm big on... Oh, Ghouls and Ghosts. I wouldn't say I'm especially big on it. It's kind of fun. I have played it a few times. I actually have a copy for the Genesis, but it's defective. Thank you very much. That used gaming store in DC. I won't forget it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite because... just the whole thing about how it'll make you start over. It's a lot more fun than Ghosts and Goblins, which I did try and find it to be too hard. I haven't played Ghouls and Ghosts in so long, but I think I enjoy this game more. Gotta not tilt at them. And you have some control of your character after you jump in this game, which is nice. But are you a fan of Ghouls and Ghosts backlog? Say we'll need it. You're so rude. Oops. course, there were those monsters in the second half of level 1 that were like living tornado things. God and Castille. Interlude, Plague Dance. These are really weird bonus levels. Beware the evil giant crickets pipe tunes of death. But for God and Castille, we shall destroy the evil crickets. That'll teach them. The Alcazar. Oh, yeah, it's a General Tintin. When a corpse stays on screen, I do not trust that corpse. Difficulty-wise, but early on. It definitely ramps up. In later stages, as I recall. Dragons. Unfortunately, we cannot get power-ups from the candlesticks, as you can in certain other games. Okay, so it's like in Castlevania. Nothing to worry about. That's right, we need that key to get one of the tiers. Hey, those weren't there before. I can't have had time to install all those. pointy spears in the last 30 seconds since I went down this hall.
C__cross. I feel like you know this game and I do not.
It's because I'd played it before. Which I'm glad I had, because it's pretty much impossible to get the medium ending without having played it before, or looking up a guide to find where all the tiers are. And it's enough fun. It's one of those games you keep going back to and playing again sometimes. I'm not gonna go down there yet. Let's see what else is around. Like a spill on the CRT filter, like in the upper right corner. Can't tell if that's what it's supposed to be, but there's some irregularity there. Guess that guy's not getting back up. Into holy bones. Ah, good.
Backlog cabin. I def wanna sink my teeth into this game. This was around the time Battle Princess Madeline came out as well.
Oh, okay. And that's the Ghouls and Ghosts like game that you played, isn't it, Backlog?
Backlog cabin. Yes, that's right. Laughing face.
That's right, I remember that. Yeah, I think this game's a lot of fun to play, and it's fun for people who like grew up with Ghouls and Ghosts and like that, and also for people who didn't, and just like retro arcade games in general. Ooh, romantic. Should probably back further away for him to dodge those. Whatever they are, he spits. Just change up his power. That wasn't in the chivalric romance. Maybe it was. I have no idea. You know, some of those old, like, pieces of literature were really pretty weird. Like, I was thinking, I can't believe that, like, knights had to battle a bunch of evil flute-playing crickets, but maybe. Because, like, in this one Irish myth, the Voyage of Maldoun, which is one of the longer ones. It's about the character and his crew going around to a bunch of islands, kind of like the Odyssey. And at one point they come to an island and there's a room full of treasure, and well, at least I didn't die. And there's nothing there but like a kitten hopping around a bunch of pillars. And they say to the kitten, "Can we stay here?" And the kitten just kind of looks at them and nods and keeps hopping around the giant pillars. But then one of the main character's brothers like takes a shield off the wall when he leaves, and so the kitten like completely mutilates him. And it's like, yeah, that happened. There are weird creatures in this world. I always wondered whether that was the inspiration for the rabbit, the Monty Python, and the Holy Grail. Which it could be. Because apparently the writers knew a fair amount of Renaissance, or I guess more medieval literature.
It could possibly be.
Yeah, but it could also be some other random kind of encounter that I don't know about from English medieval literature. Fiery bats. That was lucky. Hey, we got holy water, or fireproof oil, or something. I do not know. Oh, this guy. Where is he? That's right, it's Don Quixote in giant metallic form. Because why not? It's out of Spain, isn't it?
That one habit. It very much is Don Quixote. Stick bug bag.
Stick bug, yeah. Okay. So we used up one continue. On the third level, that's not too bad. At least it doesn't make you go back to the previous level. Alright, you can only get it after he ascends into the ceiling and rains fire down on you. As far as I can tell, it's completely random where he comes down. Maldita Castille. Euclo machine?
Backlog cabin.
Euclo
GG.
Mishima. Oh, thanks. No, I'm not. What is... Who is Euclo Mishima? Swamp of... I think it was Mama Ventura. Which I think would be bad luck.
Backlog cabin. Oyukio Mishima historically was like a Don Quixote for the Japanese.
Oh, interesting. No, I've never heard of that. Granted, I don't know that much Japanese folklore or literature. So I should look that up. Have you read about him? Or read about him, I guess. I don't know if it was like central work on Don Quixote.
Backlog cabin. He was stubbornly adamant about the masculine image of the Japanese and that Japan should remain militaristic in post-WW2 Japan.
Oh, how interesting. So modern history. Water beings. Wonder. For some reason they depicted Don Quixote as like a metal
Backlog cabin.
person.
He even stormed the capital of Japan with a bunch of men who were wannabe samurai restorationists.
Wow. That's fascinating. He actually stormed the capital. Sounds like a great story. I'm definitely going to have to read up on this.
Backlog cabin. It failed clearly.
I assumed. Takes a lot of bravery. Turtles. It's gonna make me go back down. More turtle hopping. Oh my. I didn't know they had ancient dinosaurs in Spain. Infernal noise. Are we on the time limit here? It's entirely possible we are. Oh, yes, we are. That's very good to know. It would be better to know when I wasn't like 2 seconds away from dying. wanting to restore, the samurai Japanese culture. Because I remember hearing that some of the Japanese soldiers considered themselves in World War II like kind of the new version of samurai. Specifically, my father met the son of a Japanese World War II veteran. Like, I think they were both at a World War II monument or something, and the guy explained that his father was like a kamikaze pilot who ended up not getting sent on a kamikaze run.
But backlog happened. I suppose the last generation of Japanese soldiers were just called Imperial.
Imperial. Yeah.
Backlog cabin. Hero Ego generation.
Right. But I always thought that was really interesting. Yeah, they don't do especially well these jumping segments. Some kind of bonus if you don't shoot the mermaids, but maybe that's only in the director's cut. I don't know. Hello, ladies, don't mind me. Giant monstrous turtle, please don't mind me either. Looks like it can destroy some projectiles. Hit you. Into the water with you, sir. Swim away, little turtle. Or I'll kill you. Let me light your way, sir. Thank you, little human-faced firefly being. I'm not going to ask questions. I think I stopped asking questions by around the time we ran into a 20-foot tall metal Don Quixote. Killed you with his book. I like games a lot more if they just get creative with their monsters and creatures, even if it's weird. Ironically, Castille had a whole lot of giant dinosaurs, it seems. Yeah, that face in the rock, that's really similar to something from Ghouls and Ghosts, too. Ah, good, that's one of the tears. Sounds good, this controls well. You know, lets you be a lot more precise than I guess some of the actual late 80s games. I almost died. Cyclops thing. Okay, how do you live down here if you don't know how to dodge the clubs that the little or gnomes throw when they die? Maybe the gnomes never die down here. Until Don Ramirez came. And everything dies. Don't know which monster is next, so take a guess as to what weapon. You fell into my trap! Thank you, Firefly Boy. So, read this straight. Your trap was to lead me safely through all the hazards so you could kill me. You could literally have just not shown me the way, and I would have gotten impaled by a giant cyclops and bludgeoned by a bunch of gnomes and cut up by a bunch of spikes. But no, you wanted to be personally responsible for my death, and that was foolish of you. I should not have made that mistake. is more generous than some, but not overly generous. Castille. I'll drink to that. Mountain Melody. Begone, piccolo crickets, your tones are discordant, also unholy. Cursed forest. Remember they taught us in high school Spanish 3 that Maldita or Maldito means damned, but I think it's closer like cursed. The day of the Triffids is upon us. Are you? A dead one. I still don't know what that little thing in the cave was that tried to kill us after lighting our way. Because those little things are more like, actual fireflies.
Backlog cabin. Would you be able to turn the game audio down a little? It'll be better to hear your voice.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yeah, after stream I'll have to spend some time remixing audio and figuring it out. I was worried about that because usually the game seems to sound louder to me than it does to you guys. I don't know if that was some other setting that was changed.
Backlog cabin. I struggle with audio levels every stream, lol.
I know, it's frustrating, and it's, you know, games handle them
Guitar
differently
Cat.
in different programs.
Is this an Ouya original game? Because the controller diagram looks suspiciously like an Ouya controller. Backlog cabin. Yes at Guitar Cat.
Yes. Hey, Guitar Cat, thanks so much for coming in. How have you been doing? And what is this? What is this Ouya game? I feel like this is one of those things that everybody knows but me.
Backlog cabin. It's one of Ouya's most famous games. Backlog cabin. Along with Towerfall.
Okay. Towerfall.
Backlog cabin. I gotta stream my Ouya someday too.
What's that? That'd be cool. It sounded like I was hitting a secret, but I don't know what. Somewhere in this level, I never would have got this without looking it up back in the day. There's a cross carved on a tree, and, you know, being a good Christian fighting for God, you have to kneel and pray by it to access it here.
Ouya was a crowdfunded game system that kinda just didn't sell. My bro got it and an extra controller that had a bad shoulder button.
That's really neat. Crowdfunded game system. Which way? I do not know. Trial and error it is. Hey, it's deja vu all over again. Oh, there. Yay, we got... What is that? A crystal ball? I don't know what that does. This is... That's interesting that it actually got made and funded. So were there a lot of games released for the Ouya? And was it like just digital distribution, or did it have its own cartridges or discs? How have I not heard about that? I find that kind of thing fascinating. Oh, there it is. See, there was the cross. I almost missed it this time. Good thing I didn't.
Backlog cabin. Oh okay, yet it was short-lived and TBH I bought it after the fact as well.
Ah. That's cool that you guys have both got it. Which explodes into little fireflies, of course.
Backlog cabin.
This is firefly biology.
It's still cheap nowadays and easily an emulator console.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to be reading up on this. Maybe convincing myself to buy it one of these days.
Backlog cabin. It's basically an Android console.
Okay. Well, that makes it sound less exciting. The bottom one again. Assuming I don't die.
Backlog cabin. The system for a while had a handful of indies before they all released on Steam and itch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Interesting that this was one of them. If the freeware PC version came first. The key when we died. Of course. Oh, we gotta go all the way back here, yay. We also lost. Is our last continue? Yeah. You used 4 credits. Keep continuing at the cost of your soul. Well, not gonna let, thing like losing my soul stop me when the kingdom's at stake. Mean old death. Exactly whose side are you on, Death? There it is. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, we still have the tier. In my wonderful typing. Forgot about the whole not killing a mermaid thing. Oh well. Did I die since I got the key? I don't know. I'm starting to lose track of where I died. Oh yeah, I did. Minor details. Sometimes important. Not doing especially well. Still, you want to keep going. It's got that thing. Like a lot of the good arcade games did. You just keep thinking, I'll just put in one more quarter. I know I'll get it this time. Several dollars later. I actually have the key this time. Oh, it's Mendoza. Mendoza does not look especially well today. You've changed since last I saw you. You didn't used to be a demonically possessed corpse with a lot of gory injuries. At least I think that's what it is.
Backlog cabin. Oh really, was this an earlier boss?
Oh no, it was the king sent 4 of us to try and stop the demons. And Quesada was killed by a 2-headed vulture as we fought off the Legion of Harpies.
Backlog cabin. On a former Ella.
Yes. And so Mendoza and Don Diego took the cart, and Don Ramirez was supposed to meet them at the forest. And, well, we are at the forest, and we did meet Mendoza. We don't know where Don Diego is, but hopefully he's okay. Oh, hey there. You too. Demons killing everybody. he say? They will pay for this, I swear. Yeah, a little more serious in tone than Ghouls and Ghosts. For one thing, I haven't spent 3/4 of the game in my underpants. Living monkey-faced cauldrons that spew bubbles of death. Second time I've seen chicken on a stream today, just in a slightly different capacity than on Sea Crosses. There's a spiral staircase in the background. Why can't we just take that? Also, dead bodies in holes cut in the tree. Spikes insta-kill. Probably. It is a 16-bit law. King of the cauldrons. I know, I don't need that food, but it's there. Damn it, now I want food. Probably dodge those two bubbles, but I just, you know, not worth the risk. So they're insta-kill and ignore your invincibility. Duly noted. I feel like lighting candles, like dozens of candles inside a tree, is a risky proposition. Because I seem to remember that wood burns, or something like that. Maybe this is demon wood. So it's, you know, fireproof. Because, I mean, you wouldn't want trees in hell catching fire all the time. And it would be like trees in hell. Might as well have ice sculptures. Can destroy them. Whoever used to live in this tree had a very nice library. It's Mora. I don't suppose we could convince you to stop crying and close the portal? No? Okay. Just, you know, throwing it out there. Let's see what our options were. I think the axe is the worst weapon to have one facing her. Thank goodness I did not retain it. He's like, go away, my pets. Oh, I really see. Malamia. Oh, yeah. We had the gore, we had the swear word in the title. I guess we needed a little gratuitous nudity to make it complete. Sorry if anyone was offended. The stream is tagged for mature audiences. Just in case, you know, sexy naked snake women show up. It happens.
She loved the snake so much she became the snake.
Yeah, I think so. There's something, you know. After the demon used her tears to open the portal, maybe he was like, I can turn you into a snake woman. And she was like, well, my true love is dead, so okay. I wasn't planning on doing anything this weekend anyway. Other than turning into a disturbing hybrid of some animal that traditionally associated with evil. Turn back.
Toxic Pop Joey. She thought she would be able to turn people into stone, but she just got a snake tail instead of the like Medusa snake head lol.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes when you make deals with the devil, or you know, other ancient demons, it's like, it never turns out well. I feel like this is another recurring theme in literature. It's like, hey, if I can turn into a giant snake that's super powerful, I might as well show it off. Change somewhat, but I guess I gotta jump forward slightly. Over her. We should be sticking to the center more. That's the thing, she could throw one fireball, she could throw four. Remember when I talked about the difficulty picking up? Yeah, that would be this. Two daggers on screen at a time. If I can get to her second form with 3 hit points. Should be able to beat her. Maybe I got there with 2. There's a fair chance. One is also a number. Snakes. Oh, sweet. Maybe if she had her dress specifically designed to be ripped off in one fluid motion. Just on the off chance that somebody comes here and defeats my human form. I want to be able to do something dramatic. Wouldn't, like, turning into a giant snake while you're wearing your dress, shredding the fabric, also be dramatic?
The ultimate drag reveal.
Yeah, talk about your quick costume change. Yes. Oh. For God and Castille. I say with an upside down pentagram pointing at me.
Toxic Yo Pop Joey. Yeah.
He who turns friends into foes and girls into monsters. Prepare to heed my spell. I think that's what he said. And we've crossed over. The realm of pain. Hey, Charon. Are you by any chance related to Death? Because you look like him. I mean, partially the clothing, but... yeah, I saw the guy earlier and I just wanted you to know. He's a dick. Hello, Nessie. Fancy meeting you here. What is? Those look like crucified skeletons in the background. Maybe they're Hydra heads, since we seem to be suddenly going with a Greek theme here. You also somewhat resemble a foe from Ghouls and Ghousts, sir. So if I defeated Mora but I didn't have all 5 of her tears, then I would get the bad ending. Which is where I have no way to open the demon's seal, and I ride back to the king and tell him what's happened. And he says, Poor Don Ramirez, it seems that your quest was for nothing. And then he turns into a mutilated demon-possessed corpse and summons a couple of winged demons to kill me. Rather a downer ending as things go. Still on the ground, which is made of human skulls. Jeez, how many people does this guy kill? An extra life. I don't think I'll be opening that chest again anytime soon. Maybe with a lot more practice, I can be confident I will safely get at it. I get the extra lives without losing a few. But that takes more practice than I have currently put in. I think the best strategy is just not to stop. Because they're faster than me. It takes a while to build up momentum, but they can easily overtake me. Knights do complicated things. As in the very same death who captured my soul? Okay, this guy's hard. Beating this game on 4 continues. Maybe if I practiced a whole lot. His backhand always shoots straight forwards, and his front hand always shoots towards where I am at that moment. this knowledge, but I think it's good to have. I tend to jump too much. Sometimes I think the strategy is to, like at certain points, get close and get as many hits as you can. It's the 2-dagger limit. It's, no longer important when you're really close. Yeah, I'm at like 90 minutes. The record is like half that. I can't tell if I'm getting better or not at this point. before. So close. This one I should just not try and shoot him from underneath. Never go far enough under to score many hits.
Backlog cabin. FFFF so close.
I know.
Arnie on Havoc. Hey friends.
Hey, Havoc. Thanks for dropping by. How are you doing tonight? We're getting our asses kicked all over
Backlog cabin.
11th century Spain by Armored Death and Hot Giant Snake Lady and 20-foot tall metal Don Quixote and other such things. But everybody, please go check out RTM Havoc, who has a great stream, and there's a lot of different games, but especially Jedi Knight. Well, Jedi Knight series. And a lot of unboxing. It's always fun to see. And how's your weekend going, Havoc? I hit him down to 2 hearts that time. I don't know if I got the strategy, but I think I'm getting the feel of it. Yes! We killed Death. Armored Death, not actual death, probably.
Backlog
That would be
cabin.
crazy.
Yabino
Thanks, Backlog. Fire bats have decided to start firebombing us. I'm like, hey, fire bats, go back to South Park. Did I just say South Park? I meant StarCraft and I said South Park. I have no idea. The wires get crossed in my brain sometimes.
Bad luck habit. South Park, famous esport.
Yeah, you know, it's South Park, that real-time strategy game that was really big in the late 90s and later got turned into a new game, yeah. I'm glad that there's, dead knights who fall apart are not on a timer. It's based on proximity.
That would make a great mod of StarCraft.
Actually, it would. We've had so many freeware, like, South Park action games and mods. Why not an RTS? Still have no idea what that thing is. In a hard place, except it's between a shield and a sharp place. Demons are controlling souls. You should make a game about that. Demons and souls. No, I think it could, become somewhat popular. But only if it's ridiculously hard. Manticore, we meet again. Kill me again. I kill you again? Alright. All the way back here. A whole lot of demonic faces in that wall. Columns. Right, there's silver. I managed to catch it perfectly. You know, a lot of people would have missed that knife. I wasn't going to let it, just go flying off in the distance. I gotta collect all the power-ups. And sometimes a few of the projectiles. extra life. We'll take it. You know what the king's gonna say when I come back with like a dozen crowns? Like, now I'm 12 kings, and you're only one king. The king's like, yeah, but you also don't have a soul. Winged boots that improve your movement. Also make it a little more difficult. Oh, sweet. Oh boy. I don't know how much I'm remembering where different secrets are and how much of it's just like, oh, let's shoot into the air and see what happens. Because I'll sometimes do that if I know there are secrets in the game. Based on a book, it sure is anti-reading if you ask me. Because why not? noticed that thing was following me. Use that. It's death. Prepare to die. You know what? Get stuffed. Oh, the queen boots. Oh yeah. That's the big guy, and he's having supper with his little demon friends. And they don't like me being here, because I did not receive an invitation. That's peculiar. For some reason, OBS just warped my zoom lens down to it. Yeah, well. I'm gonna have to listen to you be a little deaf smart aleck for every time, probably.
Backlog cabin. LOL, yeah, that horn-blowing reaper is quite the joker.
Yeah. Glad he finds it funny. Why? It's probably just mad at me because I'm trying to put an end to all the demons who, you know, killing all these people. You'd think he'd like a break. The dinner gets, and the host throws a hissy fit and smashes the table with one hand. 1 out of 5 would not recommend this restaurant. Oh, I was actually doing surprisingly well. But you know, this whole thing started because of the wars that were ravaging Spain and
C___ cross. Oh no.
Yeah. It's okay, we'll get him next time. Like, just... I mean, I assume once I get rid of the demons, the wars are going to continue, so... that's going to get to collect a bunch of souls no matter what. I don't know. course, maybe he doesn't usually get to keep them. Maybe he's cutting me a special deal and is like, yeah, you can keep fighting, but I get to keep your soul. And I will hug it and love it and name it George. And I'm like, dude, my name is not George. It's Don Ramirez. Granted, my first name is Jorge, but still. That's completely different. Sonic the Hedgehog, we're a demon. Trying to give some protagonist who throws fire in a video game, but I'm not coming up with any. And how many places deliver to hell without a surcharge? I'm trying to remember if he has a second form. I kind of hope not. Prepare to die, Master Alucard. Oops, I'm in the wrong game. Sparrow. Can I call you Lucy? To keep his anger admirably restrained. As long as he has at least one outcast, and then when I kill the last one, he's like, oh no, that is it. To gauge like the exact trajectory of those snaky projectiles. Also, shut up, Death. I could try another weapon, but I think the sickle works best. Sickle rang. Sickle That they had a health bar for the demons down there too. And you can actually hear the plates and pounds clatter to the ground. There appears to be an upside-down bird in the background. There's a lot of good detail. Not if you die first. Correct. Can't kill death. I mean, okay, we did, like, 15 minutes ago, but that was a different sort of death. Death's like, no, that's my cousin, Armored Death. It's a common misconception. We look quite similar, except that he's twice my size and wearing armor. I'm over here thinking, it'd be less confusing if we didn't just call you Death, if we called you Robed Trumpet Death. Start attacking. I think they're vultures. I panicked at the last minute.
C___cross. So close.
Yeah. Which means we should be able to get him shortly. No, maybe I do better taking a shield instead of a fairy, but I don't know. I seem to be getting fairly close to death. A bank at I swear, every time I seem to get him within like a couple hits of killing him, I get overwhelmed. And just because you were right the last 10 times, Death, that doesn't mean you're going to be right this time. Dara goes first, Death. Dara goes first. Evil demons who use the tears of... Oh shit, what are you doing? You're still alive, aren't you? That's... We can't have that. Let's make a trade, Death. You let me keep my soul, and I'll let you keep Luzfarel's soul. Do gigantic griffin demons have souls? I don't know. I'm not the alchemist. Free little souls. I don't know if you're evil or not.
Backlot cabin.
Here ends your reign
Hell
of
yeah.
darkness. Thus to all demons.
Backlot cabin. You perfected killing the minions.
Thanks, backlog. And now the castle's collapsing. Or whatever it is. The realm of pain is collapsing. Hey, Death. It's time to pay your debts. I stand by my earliest statement, Death. You really are a jerk. Loco Malito.
Backlot cabin. Surprised face.
Yeah, I mean, he did tell us. But no, we just had to save our kingdom and end the demon's reign on Earth. We couldn't die quietly. My high school Spanish continues to serve me well. Loco Malito means crazy little bad. See you in the next adventure. Perhaps one of these days. With hours of practice, I'll get the good ending. But I don't know. There are so many other games to play. And that's the thing. It's hard difficulty, but not outrageous. I do think I'm sure it's possible to beat on 4 continues. Just it would take a long time. And it restarts. Oh,
Backlot
yeah,
cabin.
That was
I don't see you have a Dono link.
a Dono link. Oh, like for donation? That's, I don't know if non-affiliates
Backlot
can
cabin.
have that.
Donation link.
Yeah, I don't know if non-affiliates can have that. That's a good question, Backlog. I should
Backlot
look
cabin.
into that.
Like a PayPal.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. It's I guess you could just put it on your page no matter what. Thanks. That's a good point. I should look into that. Because I imagine it'll still be a while before I get affiliate, but I'll keep playing games and especially horror games.
Backlog
it really
Cabin.
was a fun game.
Yeah, just open a Koei PayPal or a Patreon.
Okay. Which I've heard of Patreon. I've never looked into the mechanics of actually setting one up. Just because I was never making enough content to set up a Patreon, I guess. But yeah, it's one of those things I should look into. And it's the start of a new month, so
Backlog
it'd be
Cabin.
a good time.
Well, I found your Twitter.
Yes, oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I only sporadically mention that on stream. I did finally set up a Twitter account last week, and yes, I should start using it regularly. Because apparently Twitter is what all the cool kids are doing these days. Or, I don't know, maybe all the professionals who network. Maybe all the professionals who network are cool kids. But yeah, like previously I just used Facebook, and I guess I have an Instagram, but never really post stuff on it. But in the next couple months, I do intend to create more Purblind Gamer social media and probably set up a Discord, which I know most streamers have. And I know it's useful, just in terms of keeping in touch with people and letting people know when you're going to be streaming. Yeah, I really do like Maldita Castilla. I think I'd rather play that than Ghouls and Ghosts most of the time. But maybe I just haven't played Ghouls and Ghosts enough to fully appreciate it. Yeah, that was interesting to hear about that Ouya console.
Backlog Cabin.
I'll be checking that out.
Yeah, you didn't have to play the game a second time around.
Right. And possibly a third and fourth if you were so unfortunate as to get knocked into the wrong power-up during your second playthrough. Like, seriously, if they could have just taken away all the power-ups after you got the Psycho Cannon, that wouldn't have been quite so bad.
Backlog Cabin. OMG, so true at Purblind Gamer.
Yeah, like if they... I don't know, I think it was in the arcade originally, just like Ghosts and Goblins, and maybe it was a desperate attempt to get people to keep putting quarters in, but it was already pretty hard, and... I mean, if that happened to me in an arcade game after I'd just dumped $10 trying to get through the second round of it, I would probably be like, I'm going to rage quit this arcade machine. And you rage quit an arcade machine? Oh yeah, you punch a hole in the marquee. Yeah. It's a very, very real danger in arcades. Irate players. That's why you don't want to make the games too hard. I'm sure that didn't happen all that often.
Backlog Cabin. I beat Ghouls one time around, and said nope, I am done when it went to the beginning.
Yeah, that's the sensible thing, I think. Like, I think I'd read about it in one of those video game Sega Genesis Secrets books, so I knew about the Psycho Cannon, and there was going to be a second round. And I was like, well, the Psycho Cannon sounds so powerful, maybe it'll be a lot easier this time through. Which it is, if it were. I mean, and it's not that long of a game. It would almost be, I mean, kind of fun if the cannon were slightly more powerful and if you didn't run the risk of losing it. And also, sometimes, I swear, the goddess just doesn't reappear in the first level. It's like, oops, you opened the wrong chests in the wrong order. Guess you'll just have to go through the game again. That's not good game design. And was it Capcom? It was made by some company who ought to have known better by like 1989. Well, guess I'm going to wrap up and find somebody for us to raid. Yeah, once again, Short Horror Saturday ends up being more than 2 hours. Though this was partly due to those little technical issues early on, which fortunately we've gotten all worked out, and you guys can hear me, which is good. It's so frustrating when you're talking to a microphone and nobody can hear you. This coming week, I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll play the second half of the 39 Steps. See how it all turns out. Can we prevent World War I? Well, that's impossible, but, can we make sure the world's a better place after the war? That's the question. Then on Wednesday...
Backlog Cabin. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that game. On Wednesday, I guess I'll continue Alien Odyssey. Maybe we'll make it far enough to actually get to a second rail shooter level. Although, having rolled back that one Windows update, I'm assuming Soldier of Fortune will work again, so... I don't know, maybe we should
Backlog
finish that
Cabin.
this Wednesday.
I was just about to ask about Alien Odyssey.
Yeah. Which, it's kind of fun. I guess it hasn't been too frustrating so far. It's more like one of the camera is your enemy things. It's like, we just position the camera 200 feet in the air, so you're this tiny little thing, and oh, you didn't know that was a
Backlog
door in
Cabin.
the wall?
Kind of fun, sounds like a fair assessment so far, LOLOL.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as good as Alone in the Dark for the adventure portion, and it's not as good as most of the other rail shooters. I don't know if I should say most. It's not as good as the best, but the part I played, I liked better than the part I played of Rebel Assault. And I liked it better than what I played of Creature Shock, but then most people would like slamming their foot in a car door more than they would like Creature Shock. And
Backlog
I
Cabin.
may.
Rebel Assault is awful, NGL.
So it wasn't just me. I mean, I only tried it once and maybe didn't give enough of a chance, but I was like, oh yeah, Star Wars, rail shooter. How could I not love this? Oh. This is slightly frustrating after the first couple of levels. Although on Wednesday I still intend to stream, but I may be kind of tired or out of it because I'm supposed to get my second vaccine that day. And I've heard the second one is sometimes less pleasant than the first one. I mean, the first one is especially pleasant, but let's say, more unpleasant. And then next weekend, I'm
Backlog Cabin.
thinking...
I played it on Sega CD, got to level 4 and it was so rote and the hitboxes were rigid.
Ah, that's frustrating. Yeah, when it's like you just have to learn it by rote and then, to have a hope of advancing, that's not great game design, especially, when there are so many enemies in some of those levels. I never played... No, because I never... Did it have a... Oh, no, that's right. I'm thinking of the Star
Backlog
Wars
Cabin.
32X game.
Yeah, second shot soon for me.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad. I hope yours goes well. When you say Sega CD, it reminded me there's that Sega 32X game of Star Wars, which is like a remake of the old arcade game. And I think I actually have that because I found it for $2 at a library book sale, but I don't have a 32X.
Backlog Cabin.
Hopefully.
Star Wars Arcade on 32X I own.
Oh, nice. So do you think it's a good
Backlog
game?
Cabin. And I am playing on May 4th.
Oh, right. May the 4th be with you. That's perfect. Oh, that'll be fun to watch. Because I do love that wireframe arcade game, and then I know they made the late 90s arcade remake of it. Or Star Wars Trilogy had that and other things in it, which was fun, but
Backlog
had a
Cabin.
red cursor on black space.
ITLLB Lady Game Gas birthday too.
Oh, cool. May the 4th. What a day to be born on. Oh, I wonder if she'll be streaming something Star Wars themed as well. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, maybe I should stream some one-off Star Wars thing on Wednesday.
The 32X is a textured remake of the arcade original.
It is. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Like, I imagine the gameplay is somewhat refined, just since it's more than 10 years later, but not having played it. And I wonder what that'll be like using a joypad instead of an arcade joystick.
I hope so, lol.
I never saw... Did I see the Star Wars arcade? Oh no, I saw the Empire Strikes Back in some restaurant in like Houston when I was a little kid. Still had the Empire Strikes Back. And I remember thinking that looked incredibly cool. Both of those also got freeware remakes, like textured, fully 3D graphics for the PC, which were pretty fun, as I recall. Well, specifically the Star Wars one. Yeah, so many Star Wars games. Oh yeah, and then I was going to say for Short Horror Saturday next
Backlog
week.
Cabin. Too many.
Yeah, some of them we probably could have done without. It's like, just because it's Star Wars, that doesn't make it a good game. The same could be said
Backlog
for
Cabin.
many a movie franchise.
I am still waiting on one that I like.
Oh, on a Star Wars game you like? I do like some of them. Like I like Jedi Knight.
At Backlog Cabin, yes.
Oh
Backlog
dear.
Cabin. Rogue Squadron surprisingly I didn't like.
Squadron. Remember that was the GameCube one and the PC one. But yeah, Backlog, we don't necessarily want to speak too ill of Star Wars around here, some people might start to take it personally.
Backlog Cabin. But Arcade and Force Unleashed seem really good.
Oh yeah, the 32X arcade one. And Force Unleashed. I remember watching gameplay footage of that and thinking it looked pretty good. And yeah, now I'm trying to think through all the ones
Backlog Cabin.
I've played.
I don't own Outcast, but that looks really good.
Oh yeah, Outcast did look good, and
Backlog Cabin.
I played Jedi Knight. I want to play
From what
Outcast.
I've seen on Arts and Childhood Memory.
Yeah, I never played it as a child, but I remember knowing Jedi Knight and then seeing the
XD
print ads for Star Wars for Outcast. And for Short Horror Saturday next week, I'm thinking I might do it on Friday instead of Saturday, because a good friend of mine is going to be doing his first stream ever on Friday, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just move mine to Friday and then raid him. Of course, that means I would actually have to do a short horror game for Short Horror Saturday, and not a 3-hour one.
Backlog Cabin. Nice. Hope your friend has a good maiden voyage.
Oh, thanks, Backlog. That's really kind of you. Sometimes I think it's better to plan on doing a couple of short horror games, like 15 to 30 minute ones. So then if one runs too short or one runs somewhat long, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I guess if you guys could go ahead and stick around while we raid somebody, I'd really appreciate it. Just must see who's online.
Artyom Havoc. Thanks for streaming. Backlog Cabin.
Pleasure.
At Artyom Havoc, you'll have to double check my Neo Geo horoscope redeems lol. Artyom Havoc. Artyom 7 IBM Heart.
Oh,
Artyom Havoc. At Backlog Cabin, when are you streaming again?
Yeah, you said you would be streaming on May the 4th, Backlog? I know you're with work and stuff, you're changing your schedule up.
Backlog Cabin. I think tomorrow he'll be streaming TurboGrafx. Artyom Havoc.
Ah,
Yay.
TurboGrafx fun.
Artyom Havoc.
Oops.
Are you not streaming Saturdays anymore?
Yeah, because you said you work Saturdays now, right? Backlog?
Backlog Cabin. No, I work Saturdays. Sad face.
Frustrating.
Backlog Cabin. Yup, at Purblind Gamer. Artyom Havoc. KK.
Let's see, who's... Oh, Surfins is online. Wow, I'm surprised. He was doing a 12-hour stream yesterday, and I'm surprised he's already recovered from it. And he's a really nice guy, and he actually came in and raided us last week. We should go say hi to him.
Backlog Cabin. Yeah, sounds good.
Ah, it worked. Thank you guys for coming to Short Horror Saturday and for, chatting or lurking, just hanging out. I'm always happy when, people get to watch me play the game. And, yeah, I had fun with this one. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I stream retro, variety, horror, completely random stuff. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing the rest of the 39 steps. So I hope everybody has a good night. And yeah, please do stay here for the raid and say hi to Surfins. And I'll see you all again soon.
Bury the hole back up with dirt by just kicking it. Oh my god. It's really